you better stop. Now, what's that sound? Everybody get to see what's going down. What's that sound? Everybody get to see. Oh yeah.
Hello, vinyl community. Dave, the pickup artist, with you for another Psychedelic Sunday. I've really been getting into this Pebbles album that I got a couple of weeks ago from Michael at Near Wild Heaven. There's not a bad track on this. I briefly showed it a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to take a little bit of a deeper dive because it's so good. This got started in 1978. I think they kind of took a page from Nuggets, you know, naming it Pebbles. And these guys also put out the series called Highs in the Mid-60s. Some of you are familiar. I know some of you have those albums. So yeah, this is great stuff. The tagline is 16 original 60s punk rock classics. This is punk rock, 60s punk rock. It opens with a band called the Satins, called Making Deals. Never heard of those guys, but a great hard rock garage track. Then we get a track called 99th Floor from the Moving Sidewalks. This is, of course, Billy Gibbons' first band. Couple of singles, and it managed to have enough to put, I guess, an album together. This is one of the reissues that they have. Now the track is on Pebbles is 99th Floor, and on here 99th Floor is one of the bonus tracks. So apparently that track didn't make it onto the original record they put out. I'm not 100% sure they actually put out a record. Maybe it was just a series of 45s that eventually went out as a release. But on this, we've got Billy Gibbons and company, and we've got 5 bonus tracks on the whole album. But yeah, this is good stuff. In fact, we're listening to it in the background, and I still don't know which one of these guys is Billy Gibbons, but... And there are a couple versions of this album. You can try to find the 45s too. Now we go down to track number 3. We get Feathered Fish from the Sons of Adam. Now, Feathered Fish was a track written by the guy from Love, Arthur Lee. And it is also on this recently released compilation from the Sons of Adam called Saturday Sons. Every Saturday night, these guys would bring it. And they started out as a band called, what were they called? Fender 4. The Fender 4. And they were kind of a surf rock band. Initially, and we get one side of this. Side 4 is their Fender 4, all Fender 4, and it's their surf rock content, and it's great. Then the band entered a psychedelic phase, and we get live tracks from the Avalon Ballroom.
Guys who just have their cocks hanging out.
Also got some stuff that's singles and outtakes, rare tracks. And on the Pebbles, the track we get on Pebbles is, yeah, Feathered Fish.
Kitchen table I learned a lot of basic lessons. How the hell would I take a test?
But yeah, this is a cool album. It came out last year, and it's just filled with everything that's great. We got one side of surf rock, one side garage rock, some live psychedelic stuff. This is, and the liner notes are very extensive. I'm pretty sure there's a booklet. Yeah, there is a booklet. Huge booklet. Sons of Adam. And we heard them first on Pebbles. This is a great set. Very, there's a lot going on in this album. And of course, we got Randy Holt on guitar, the psychedelic guitar legend. As we go along, we got another track number 4, but it's not titled. It just simply says bonus track. So I listened to it, and what it is, it's an advert for wah wah pedal. And it features none other than the Electric Prunes.
Now, the Electric Prunes for Vox, bringing you the exciting new sound of the Vox Wah Wah pedal. Let the Electric Prunes demonstrate the difference. Play it prunes first without the Wah Wah pedal. Now, listen to the difference when you push that Vox Wah Wah pedal down. You can even make your guitar sound like a sitar. It's the now sound. It's what's happening. That's why the Electric Prunes, Animals, Herman's Hermits, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Stones, the Seeds are all using the Vox Wah Wah pedal, and it works with any amplifier. If you're a professional musician or want to sound like one, get with the new Vox Wah Wah pedal at your Vox dealer now.
Very cool. It's a, I don't know how long it is, but it's a cool advertisement. Now the Electric Prunes, at the time they recorded this ad, they had this album out, and I think it's one of their better albums, but at this point they kind of were falling apart. This is Mass in F minor. I believe it's their third album. If I'm not mistaken. It's a great album. One of the songs was featured in Easy Rider, but this is their most wah-wah heavy, fuzz heavy album in my opinion. But unfortunately the band was splintering and a lot of these tracks were, I believe, recorded by a band by the name of The Collectors. And they had some other help. They had a couple of producers brought in, but yeah, Electric Prunes. So we jump to side 2, track number 7. We've got Wine, Wine, Wine by Bobby Fuller.
You get a nickel, I'll get a quarter. We'll all go out with a farmer's daughter, drinking wine, 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 drinking wine, 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 drinking wine, drinking wine, drinking wine, wine, wine.
Apparently, according to the liner notes, this track was recorded before he formed the Bobby Fuller 4. And I think this song was also covered by the Electric Flag on their debut album. Now, Bobby Fuller in '66 was on top of the world. He had his band, the Bobby Fuller 4, smash single called I Fought the Law, a classic. And at the same time, he was found dead in his car that was parked outside of his Hollywood apartment. Now, his death is probably one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the rock world. It was the subject of a episode of Unsolved Mysteries. There was a book written about it, just the death. It wasn't a biography. It was a true crime book, but it was ruled a suicide. But they don't really know how he died. Now, when they found him, they said that he had lesions on his body that were probably caused by the extreme heat in the car and the fact that there was a gas can in the car. There were talks from people that were close to the band, even a band member in the Bobby Fuller 4, one of the 4, thought the Manson family might have been involved in it. And then they started looking at a possibility that may have been a homicide. And also, apparently, Bobby was involved with a mafioso's girlfriend, which makes it even more intriguing, but they never really found out. The cause of death, I guess, was... It couldn't have been carbon monoxide because he was outside. He did have gas in the car, but, you know, people at the time in Hollywood, I'm sure a lot of them were huffing gas, so... But, yeah, strange death of Bobby Fuller. Unfortunately, he was only 23 years old, dead at 23. The last track on here is from The Litter, and it's a cover of I'm a Man from their first album called Distortions. I have, The Litter put out 3 albums and 1 smash single starting in 1966. The first album is called Distortion. They had a single off of it called Action Woman, which is a garage rock classic. You can find it on Nuggets and the album, if you can find the album. The album is, all three of the albums have been reissued on Sundays, but even the reissues are getting to the point where they're out of print. And I managed to snag one album from the litter, their third album called Emerge. This is a heavy garage rock album, and yeah, the Litter, great band. These guys were from Minneapolis, and they would engage in battles of the band, and they got into a contest with Blue Cheer. It was the loudest band contest, and they actually beat Blue Cheer as the loudest band. So yeah, the Litter.
Cunt. Cocksucker cunt. Bitch. Cunt.
Coming to a dumpster near you. And that's all I got this week. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you again next week.
Has and should have been given the exception.
Nice Bible.
I wanna stay.